Rule number 1, let things work in the background. So preheat the oven. Set your rice cooker. Rule number 2, weigh and measure everything. Get the recipe right the first time. It also makes sure that you can replicate the same recipe next time. Rule number 3, prepare variety. Avoid getting bored with your food. This is going to help you stay compliant with your meal prep throughout the week. Today we're going to be preparing ground turkey, salmon, steak, and grilled chicken. Rule number 4, make cleanup easy. Adopting the right tools and techniques can save you so much time during cleanup. By lining the pan with tin foil, we're able to keep our fish skin from sticking to the pan and making it a nightmare to clean up. Rule number 5, keep costs down. Meat is one of the most expensive things that's going to be on your meal prep. So by buying meats that are on sale, it's going to help you keep the price per meal down and your pocketbook happy. Rule number 6, add healthy flavor. Use fruits, veggies, and low sodium spices. This is going to keep sodium levels down, which is going to reduce hypertension, water retention, and weight fluctuations. Rule number 7, butter is not the enemy, but it does come with some costs. It's a great way to keep your food from drying out when you reheat it, but it does add an extra 100 calories per tablespoon. We are back to rule number 1, time management. Let things work in the background. While we put our salmon in to cook and we mix up our ground turkey, putting it back in to cook the rest of the way, we can focus our attention on our chicken and our steak. Rule number 8, sodium's not all bad. It's a vital mineral that your body needs to maintain hydration. Excess amounts of 2,400 milligrams a day are inadvisable by the Food and Drug Administration. Rule number 9, small strips cook better. By cutting your meat into smaller strips, it allows the inside to cook without burning the outside. Rule number 10, grill at lower heat. If you really want to enjoy your meal prep when it's time to eat, make sure you cook at those lower heats. Otherwise, it's going to be dry, stringy, and overcooked. Rule number 11, enjoy the process. You don't have to get overwhelmed. Trust in your organization. Just take it one step at a time. Rule number 12, avoid cross-contamination. If raw meat touched your cutting board, your pan, anything, make sure you wash it before putting any of your meats back on. Rule number 13, cut the thickest cut. Make sure that it's fully cooked because bacteria can cause sickness. Rule number 14. Clean the grill while it's hot and turn the gas bottle off first so you can burn off any existing propane from the lines. If you've timed it correctly, by the time all your meat is off the grill, your fish and your ground turkey should be ready to take out of the oven and the air fryer. Rule number 15, use measuring tools instead of spoons. This is going to help you accurately measure the portion sizes that are going into your meal prep containers so you can get a good caloric estimate of how many calories you're putting in. Rule number 16, tare your scale. If you zero out your scale while the container is on it, then you get a more accurate measurement of how much protein is in each meal prep container. Got containers? Make sure you have all your meal prep containers washed and ready to go. There's a common misconception that frozen vegetables are less healthy than fresh vegetables. But farmers actually have to use more pesticides and herbicides on fresh vegetables than they do on frozen. This means that frozen vegetables are not only more convenient, but they also have less phytotoxins than fresh vegetables. Finally, rules number 19 and 20, make sure you have room in the fridge and engage your support system so they don't come in and eat your food. If they love you, they're going to support you in what you're going to do, and they're not going to sabotage your results.